again today. We're going to just go to our next part of the our marketing and innovation meeting, and we're just going to recap on the previous things of what we covered off. So one of the things we discussed was our ground rules, and I think we all agreed on those, and we'll all actually stick to those and pull each other up on that if we need to. Our goals for what we want for our cafe and where we're looking to go with our business. We talked about our marketing strategy and how we are going to get our customers to come to us and continue with our promotions and trade. Out of that, then we decided what we were going to discuss with our advertising media, how we're going to get advertising out to our customers and how we would get people to come to our shop. So our next phase for that is we need to discuss what is our brand. So to be able to go over that, we first need to understand what our brand is. So looking into the good old Wikipedia, the definition of a brand is it is a name, a term, a design, symbol or any other feature that identifies one seller's product from those other sellers. So in a quick little exercise, I would like, if you could, pull out any ideas of brands and their, their hashtags, their anything like that that they might have that identifies them out in the business world. How we can differentiate the better quality of products from one of those from the other.
McDonald's or Marshalls?
So, McDonald's, yes. Okay, anyone else?
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
And I guess their logo is very recognisable, so their actual visual branding.
Do you know what that logo is?
It's the green circle. I think it's two ladies. Is it two ladies? It's a weird. You recognise it. Do you know what it actually is?
It's an actual mermaid.
Maybe it was a lady or something. There you go.
Mermaid with two tails.
There you go. But I'd also say that their brand is also that they meet customer needs. So they are very much like, whatever your ridiculous coffee order is, we'll take it.
Yeah.
You will not be scoffed for ordering a quarter-strength soy latte with a shot camera.
Yeah, it's also the comfort aspect as well with the couches.
So when you think of other brands and things like that, for example, in the car industry, name what would something that jumps out for you that one of those?
Holden.
Holden, what does that symbolise and what does that mean to you?
It's got a strength, isn't it a lion?
Yeah, the lion.
Yeah. It's a strong visual connection to the type of cars they are. Mercedes.
Mercedes, yeah.
Trust you.
Which is, yeah. Superior product. Yeah.
Do we have anything for food? You know, like catering industry or anything like that?
Something like supermarkets.
Or yes, or even just takeaways or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
Or yeah, what do you got?
McDonald's.
You got McDonald's or KFC. What would there be?
Mr. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah,
Colonel
Sanders. And what did they say always? It's KFC.
Things looking good.
So you've got a byline, yeah.
Yeah, so you've got something that you can always identify them with. What about hello?
Oh, that's that. That tiles ad.
Yeah,
Oh, he's really annoying.
Yeah.
Frank Walker, National
National Tiles.
And what's different about that one? Do you think? Have you ever actually seen their logo? Have you ever seen it?
It's usually radio.
Pure radio.
And it's annoying, but it's catchy.
Yeah, annoying, but you
Yeah.
know what it is. As soon as you hear it, you know who's going to be talking.
There's no such thing as bad advertising.
Yeah.
No, that's right. Banks, our lovely favourite banks. What's one of those that could?
St. George.
St. George. And what's St. George?
The dragon, yeah. Who has the dog? The big bulldog. Who's that?
Churchill Insurance.
Oh, it's insurance.
Yeah,
yeah. I like that dog.
Yes. And coffee. Anything else other than Starbucks? What about Nespresso?
Oh, George and Matt. His friend Matt.
So big, heavy reliant on celebrity there,
Yeah,
isn't it?
celebrity endorsements. Yeah.
Okay, so that's just a couple of things that we know from day to day. As soon as we see it, we know what they symbolise and what they stand for and exactly what product we're going to get. As soon as we hear or see, even smell some of the things that we recognise that.
And you know, it's a system product. You can be anywhere in the world and know that's a Starbucks from 10 miles away. You
That's
see
right.
it, and your product's going to be consistent.
So that's correct, yes. Same thing they've always had. So taking that to where our goals are, our marketing strategy, what do you think our brand is going to look like? What would we need to do to create our brand? So our logo, even a tagline, why would people want to come to us? What are we going to offer?
Well, I think our theme, our number 6 on the marketing strategy there is theme, all things Italian.
Yep.
So I think our brand definitely has to embrace the Italian.
What about Cappuccino Cafe, the Italian one?
Ooh, so you've been thinking about it.
Yeah. I like that. So, cappuccino, cafe,
Italian, right?
Italian way. Okay, so if we were going to have that, what would we need to have a logo like Starbucks or like McDonald's or something people can recognise industry? Yeah.
The two main themes of our business are coffee
Coffee.
and ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah, I'm thinking something like the Australian flag. You've got the emu and whatever the other thing.
The kangaroo.
And coffee.
Yes.
So, you know, you've got the two things. You could have like a beautiful ice cream cone on one side or whatever, and a nice little coffee cup with steam rising off it.
Yes. Would we need to include something like the
It's a
Italian
colour,
flag or
like
something?
the colours of the Italian flag.
Or
Or you could have an Italian sort of, like a really stylish coffee cup that sort of speaks Italian, you know, like it looks Italian,
Yeah.
and somehow, yeah.
Cool.
Excuse me, sorry about that.
And do something like wrapped around the Italian flag.
I like that.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Red,
We're just talking about
green.
logos,
Yeah.
Italian
What's
flags.
the thing in the back? The gelati cone?
The gelati
Oh,
cone,
yeah, I
yes.
can recognise your drawing.
So would there be something like we would look at maybe doing, or is it something simplified, or should we?
I like it.
Yeah,
I think that because we do have the gelati side of things, so I think we're catching both, got the Italian.
Okay, excellent. So that's pretty well a very good idea that we were going to go with that. Should we, the colours, the white and for the coffee cup and the ice cream, do we need to have any colours if we're going to have the Italian flag wrapped around here at
They
all?
keep those fairly
Yeah.
neutral, white
So,
coffee
yeah.
cup
Agree.
and maybe the cone just, you know, slightly beigey colour, but everything else, the focus then is on the colours of the Italian flag.
Yeah, you might get too busy
Yeah.
if you've already got the red, white and green in there.
Yeah.
And in fact, you could use, it's red, white, and green for Italian.
Red, white and green as well.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
So that would be your colours for your decor.
Definitely.
Yeah. So that's going to blend into our all things Italian with our
Menus.
menus and everything like that. I think that's all we need with that, with the design of our brand. How do you think that would go, getting that out with our marketing media now? So if we've said that we're going to look at social media with the Twitter, Instagram, on the street using a Vespa towing a trailer and our sign and our logo, we're going to market our nearby coffee business, our business houses using the digital advertising in the lift wells. How are we actually going to focus our media advertising on our shoppers in the shopping centre, being that we're in such a prominent place in the centre? How are we going to target them? Why would they want to come to our shop?
So it would start with signage, like
Signage,
so you
yeah.
link it in with your branding.
Okay, so one of the things that we were trying to avoid to stay away is the billboards and newspaper ads. So is the signage, you mean like as in hanging from?
So you're actually talking about capturing the people
In the shopping
centre.
centre. So like if someone's shopping here, why would they want to come all the way to our shop? So when they could probably go to one of our competitors there. So how are we going to let them know that we're where we are?
obviously we're going to get foot traffic going past us because we're in a great location in the centre there. So as long as our shop has an attractive front to pull people in, we're going to have people going past seeing us straight up. We could also use those pull-up boards, you know, like pull through and they kind of flop a little bit. Those little pull-up ones, we could have some of those around.
In the shopping centre itself?
Yeah, maybe outside our shop or...
You've got to somehow have and link it with the quality side of things, so that's your decor and everything else, but you've got to have something that says this and that.
Yes. So how are we going to direct people to get to us? Would we use perhaps something that they can follow a trail, or, you know, like to be able to say, where are we, you know, like, or should we, as in linking in with our loyalty card, should we be doing other things to sort of linking with the company, with the centre management, to say, to get people to come to us?
We could definitely do it like at the beginning when we're trying to let people know we're there and get them involved. We could have people actually in the centre, staff in the centre, ideally nice, attractive looking people in the centre, handing out maybe introductory coffee cards, like, you know, first coffee free, which we mentioned earlier on, actually having them handed out and direct people to the store, saying...
So walking through the centre?
Yeah, we're down near the fountain in the centre court, or...
I think give away something free to never
Yes.
you know, tasty treat or something.
So a long-term strategy for our shoppers in the centre, would you, you know, what ideas do you think we should look at doing perhaps to entice people to still come back? Because we want them to try our product, our new gelato. So, you know, that's something that you can't walk around with while you're shopping. So how are we going to get them to want to buy that, and take that home with them and enjoy the experience away from the shop? So,
I didn't realise, I was thinking that they would be on the cone and eating straight away. I didn't realise it would be takeaway.
But even if, you know, like it was one of those things that we were always going to have, you know, further marketing and things like that.
Yeah.
So,
we could do the old shopper dockets, so there's obviously a